This Labor Day, while most Americans are flipping burgers and relaxing, here is something to think about. The tax code does not celebrate labor the way the calendar does. In fact, it quietly rewards capital, not sweat. Labor Day began in the late 1800s when workers fought 12-hour shifts, unsafe factories, and unfair pay. Strikes turned violent, most famously during the Haymarket riot in Chicago. In the year 1894, Congress made the first Monday in September a national holiday. It was meant to honor the dignity of work and the contribution of everyday people. But more than a century later, the tax code still favors something very different. When you earn a paycheck, Uncle Sam takes a large bite. You pay federal income tax. You also pay payroll taxes, including Social Security at 6.2% and Medicare at 1.45%. If you are self-employed, you pay both halves yourself. And for many families, those taxes are the single biggest expense they face each year. But when your money comes from something other than punching a clock, the rules change. Own a business? You may qualify for the 20% business income deduction. Trade stocks? Long-term gains and dividends are taxed at lower rates, and you avoid payroll tax entirely. Own real estate? Depreciation can turn profits into paper losses, reducing your taxable income even when the property is earning cash. And you can even swap one property for another in a tax-deferred exchange, postponing taxes and compounding wealth faster. This is why so many fortunes in America were built through land and property ownership. And here is where David Tuck comes in, and as a former IRS auditor who now works as a tax strategist. After years inside the IRS, he knows how the rules are written, and more importantly, how to plan so those rules work for you, not against you. The lesson is simple. Smart tax planning is not just about filling in boxes on April 15th. It is about shifting your income mix from labor to capital wherever it makes sense. That could mean starting a side business, buying rental property, or growing an investment portfolio over time. And the earlier you start, the more powerful the effect becomes, because time lets your money work harder than you ever could. So this Labor Day, after the burgers are gone and the fireworks fade, think about where your income comes from and how much of it you get to keep. The history of this holiday reminds us that workers once had to organize and fight for fair treatment. Today, tax planning is how you organize and fight to keep more of what you earn. Congress may give you a day off every September. Taxes never take a holiday.